So when I did my introduction, I talked about your first film, Murder Party, which was a much different film, a horror, comedy, rough and tumble little film. Can you talk about the evolution from that to this? Like, this originally was going to be a very tonally different film.
Yes, Macon and I have been collaborating since I was 11 years old, he was 12. So after our first film, Murder Party, he had a leading role, not the lead. You know, our mutual goal was to sort of get him in front of the camera as a lead actor. Developed several scripts, never quite landed that sweetheart like development deal. We did a short film starring Macon, did really well across the world in festivals. But yeah, we just kind of were waiting for something to happen, and nothing quite did. So a few scripts later, it just turned into going back to our day jobs and sort of hitting the reset button. Macon landed some really good roles in other films. Luckily for me, never the lead. I was just really trying to stake my claim. But this sort of came, we were at a crossroads. We saw our would-be careers starting to fizzle and fade, and the window of opportunity was closing on us. I had my third daughter on the way. He had his first son on the way. So we just had to do like we did for Murder Party, just pull the trigger on our own, self-fund, and cobble together this list of locations and resources and people and places that were available to us for free. And once we did all that, we realized we have like an amazing amount of resources available to us, so let's just build a narrative around that. And meanwhile, my horror comedy, Murder Party, didn't really get me the script offers I was hoping for. It was sort of pigeonholed me. So this was designed to sort of separate ourselves from Murder Party, while we still love it. It's near and dear to our hearts. But after we had all this in place and Macon started growing this huge shaggy beard as a sort of sign of our mutual commitment, he started growing 10 months before we had financing. Anyways, it all just sort of lined up, and as soon as I sat down to write the script, it was like a huge, just a very rapid-paced production that it's hard for me to recall how it happened, but it just lined up perfectly, and here we are.
But it was more of a comedy.
Oh yeah, so the Beach Bum character, the beard came first. Macon in the beach was like this sort of vision I've always had. We've both vacationed at Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, our entire lives, so the place was very near and dear to us. We had intimate knowledge of it, and I had this idea for a beach bum who gets hired by a rich tourist to assassinate a neighbor's dog, and then that's when you came in and just burst my bubble. What happened there?
The plot sounded too similar to Seven Psychopaths, and so we just didn't want to go back to the whole tired dog killer.
Right. In all of our previous script